Oh, that's silly. Jim is wearing his candy corn like fangs.
Take a picture. That's perfect. Piggy lost a little weight and looked pretty good until you use candy corn as fangs and you realize, oh, the head's still pretty large. Bulbous, one would say.
Hello, we're the Ascertainers. My name is Mark, and my partner is Jim.
I'm Dr. Acula.
I thought you said a really bad word there for a second.
Dr. Acula?
No, before that.
Oh, does it start with a C?
Yes.
Oh, I was going to say count. Oh, yeah. You got to be really careful with that one.
Back we're the Ascertainers.
I got to finish my candy corn.
Before you can even talk?
Well, you see, other candies I would eat on the air were not as soft and succulent as the candy corn because they were crunchy. But these you can almost get away with, except for the part you got to chew.
You should put it in the bourbon, let it dissolve.
Done.
Have candy corn bourbon.
Well, I want to stop you. I don't want to stop you, but what you see here is not candy corn. This is called harvest corn.
Oh, because of the colors?
Yes.
Wow.
And can I tell you what I'm more fond of? Candy corn. I'm eating a piece of hardened sugar. It has at the tip, if you will, we'll start at the tip. It's white. Then it's in the middle section is orange. It's triangular. And then in the base, brown. So it's a chocolatey goodness.
So kind of like the Giza region.
Did you know that it's like an inverted Giza, I guess depending on how you hold it. What if you hold it sideways? I don't know what you're looking at there. It's like a railroad spike. But there is a difference between the candy corn is the same top two colors, but it's yellow at the part that's the base. How does it go into the thing?
But it doesn't really have taste other than sugar.
It does. It is chocolate. Chris and I looked it up, the manufacturer thereof. This has no flavor. This has like a kind of a different flavor, and this is definitely chocolate because the yellow ones are a sweeter, a less savory candy.
Well, I learned something new every day.
I'm telling you what, how's this one doing? Dissolving in my old granddad. It's not doing much. Not a surprise. It's got so many chemicals in it. It can't compete. But anyway, did you have a favorite candy, Mark? Do you have a favorite? Did you trick or treat this year? Did you?
I did not. Well, because
of the schools. Yeah, you're too close. Anyway, do you imbibe in candy ever?
I used to, yeah.
You're so boring when it comes to what you put in your body. It's phrasing, but I'm talking like, hey, what color Gatorade you got tonight? Well, I got tropical fruit because that's the
fruit punch.
Fruit punch because that's the only kind I eat or drink.
I like it. Why not drink something you like?
Shit. Because you might get sick of it. Mix it up, man. Okay, do you eat candy? Is it
not
one
anymore?
Kind?
No.
I bet as a kid you were just a fucking howl. Throw shit in your bag, trick or treat, and you'd be like, no thanks. You throw it out. I only eat Milky Ways.
I get a lot of popcorn balls.
Oh, that's why you don't like fucking Halloween. That's the worst. What was the attraction to popcorn balls? You know, you'd have to fill a whole semi full of popcorn balls to make $100 in profit as the candy manufacturer.
A lot of people made it themselves and wrapped them.
And those people just suck then. You know what I haven't seen in years is them peanut butter kisses, I think I used to call them. It was like a thing. There was two colors. There was black wax paper wrapper and orange. You open it up, it's just this knot of peanut butter dough. You've seen them for sure.
Maybe.
Even a guy as sheltered as you has seen them. Ooh, my candy corn is starting to dissolve.
Peanut M&Ms are awesome.
You're a fan.
Yes.
M&Ms is flying a little too close to the sun with all the shit they're putting in them now. You got Rice Krispie, you got almond, you got peanut butter.
You can go overboard. Dilute what was once a great candy.
Dilute. It's a fine city.
It is a very fine city.
Part of our state. What's that got to do with M&Ms?
It's the home of M&Ms.
It's the home of pizza rolls.
It was Mick and Mikey. They have a bar up there, and it's called M&M's.
What are the names again? Real quick. Mick and
Mikey.
M and Emily's. All right. Well, Mark doesn't like candy. Mark doesn't like different flavors of Gatorade. What do you like? You could be the feature of the Adam Ant song, Goody Goody Two Shoes. He likes to drink.
I do like to drink.
But he can't drink. How, on account of why, Mark? Just, for those that haven't listened to the last 2 episodes, which, by the way, if you want serious details on why Mark can't drink until when, are you drinking because you don't want to, because you can't, or because you shouldn't?
Oh, I was told not to by my doctor.
Okay.
Why I'm on medication for my illness that I had.
The most severe case of ED anyone's ever seen.
I thought we weren't going to mention that.
I said ED. No one's going to be able to figure out what that is. But I can tell you that I'm a few fingers deep into this bourbon phrasing. And Mark is over there about halfway through. He's going to get about a fist of Gatorade left. Would you rather have sugar or a substitute? Your wife won't let you have sugar-free shit, I bet.
Not right now, no.
How about later?
Maybe later.
Okay. And by the way, shout out to Diane, who nursed Mark back to health, along with the fine people at the hospital. But
my wife did a wonderful job.
She's awesome. She's been on the podcast before, and I look forward to the next time she comes on again. But that'll be at her, choosing, the time of her choosing.
Oh, and I feel bad that you never mentioned your song of the week on the last podcast.
Did you mention yours?
I did.
Oh,
it was Uneasy Rider.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about it. I didn't really put much thought into it, so.
What do you do all week that you can't put 5 minutes of thought into the podcast?
I did a lot this week. I worked at my job, and that's about it. Watched football, lost in fantasy football, but I'm off to a good start this week. Trevion Henderson, thanks, pal. Thanks for being the most inconsistent guy in the league, but this week, it's a good thing. But what was it again that you couldn't do that... Rubber and glued me.
Your song of the week. Oh, you said I didn't put any effort.
Well, here's the thing: is that the topic of this episode is one-hit wonders, and I came up with 10 of those. For you, how many did you come up with, Mark?
I came up with this whole podcast idea. You son of a bitch!
Wow, sore subject. So anyway, why don't you start? So I have 10 more than you have.
You do.
No, I don't. Do we want to go into that right away? We have, this is what we call the second episode of a night. And because of my brilliance seems strong, but I thought, well, why don't we take because we have to do 2 episodes in a night because I have some stuff I got to do. I'm going to go get a liver fucking thing Mark owes me. So anyway, no, I'm going to be going to see my guy Ange, and then there's Thanksgiving. So this being the second episode, which means normally it means bad news because both of us are several drinks into the night. But in this case, Mark, sober as a judge. Mark drove tonight. That's like seeing Bigfoot, man. That's like seeing Bigfoot with Abraham Lincoln bent over anything he could bend over. You don't see those two together ever.
We're even now.
You drove that one time? Yeah. So yeah, I think totally. Yeah. Well, you drove last, so you're actually ahead.
Wow.
Yeah, you're the last guy to drive. I didn't even know you had a fucking license. I got to be honest. I know you can fly a plane, but who checks that, right? So the theory tonight is that we have to do 2 episodes because we have to get one in
the can.
Yeah. That's how Mark likes it. And one of my favorite Quagmire lines of all time. And I thought, you know what? Every time we do our scheduled, the one we kind of gave the most minimal amount of thought to, and then there's the second one where we're in the bag further and we don't know what we're going to talk about. So tonight we flipped it. So tonight, the episode you heard last week, sorry about that. Or maybe, I don't know what order we'll put them out in. They might both be just equally bad. But so for the one you're listening to right now, we are going to do one-hit wonders.
We are.
And we don't really have any other subject matter. Do you want to just jump right into it? And we can.
Well, my song of the week is from my one-hit wonders.
Why don't we do that?
Okay.
That's
Why
all confident?
are we always ending our sentences with an inflection?
Oh, I hate that. I'm not a fan of
I'm not either.
a lot of that stuff. You want to talk about there was elections and stuff. You want to talk about the new mayor of New York or anything since we're
No.
non-political?
No.
I heard, you know what though? I heard, there's another podcast I'm very fond of called Garage Logic. If you've not heard it, I encourage you to check it out. They had the incoming mayor of St. Paul on, whose name is Her. Last name is Her. First name is like Cooley or something like that. Anyway, somebody who's not like their previous job was like, I think she's like state senator or something like that. But before that, she worked in like investments and banking and had like a non-political, a private sector background. And she really held her own. I mean, she's super liberal, don't get me wrong. And she makes no apologies for it, but she's also like kind of not like a scripted, like she's like, hey, here are the problems and we have to approach them the following ways in that. She still wants to probably be a little more liberal than the Garage Logic guys, although they're proving to be very middle of the road. They don't really take sides. But so, and then in Minneapolis, there was a very controversial mayor's race, and the guy that is already mayor won his seat back, or
Got a third term.
got a third term. Yeah. So I guess I learned since like the stuff that happened in 2021 or 2020
2020.
with the George Floyd stuff that the mayor doesn't do shit in Minneapolis. It's all about the city council.
They did change the rules where the mayor got a little more power.
Authority. So, politics aside, everything's good.
Everything's good.
Speaking of politics, I think no matter what happens in politics, it's always good. Maybe not good right away, though. So, like, if your guy doesn't win and he gets a little too cute, the pendulum swings back. So it's good to be in a democracy, and I don't see us losing that in my lifetime anyway. Although you wouldn't know it by listening to the news. Everything's a threat to democracy. Fuck off.
If you look back at history, this has been going on since we started the country.
I like that. I think it's Shane Gillis. You know who he is? He's a comedian. Yes. That's my thing. I like to do comedy bits on the air. Nobody talked about like how the Civil War started. It's like some guy rides into town on a horse. They said, what? Like, that stirred everybody up. So anyway, think about pre-internet war. I guess the internet's good for war. There's fewer wars. There used to be a lot of wars. If you paid attention in history, which I did not, but I bet you did. I mean, there was like the Spanish-American War, Civil War, Revolutionary War, World War. What was World War I called?
The Great War.
Right. Why wouldn't they call it World War I? Ooh, that sounded like my tongue wasn't. I was struggling. I did a little Joe Namath on that. I mean, why don't we call it the first Gulf War? We just call it the Gulf War. Isn't it the World War II was supposed to be the bomb was supposed to be what ended all wars, right? No?
I think that was the name of the Great War. It was the war to end all wars.
They had like a PR department?
They did.
Back then? That's wild. What year was that?
1915 to 1919.
Okay, help me out. I'm a moron. You know this. So we had, what year this was a car invented?
Right around the turn of the century.
Okay, so they had motorized vehicles and shit in World War I.
Yeah, Ferdinand was...
for the benefit of listeners that might not have paid attention in class, the present company included.
The Duke was shot in a motor vehicle.
Oh, Franz Ferdinand? I know that. He was shot on a bridge in a roadside. The roadside in a ditch. If you can tell me who sang that lyric. The name of the song is She's Got Me Under Pressure.
I don't know.
ZZ Top. We were looking for ZZ Top. Or as they say in Canada, ZZ Top, I'm guessing. I wonder if they do. The first time I ever heard the word Z instead of Z.
Superman? Wasn't that the evil general?
I'm going to make you say it. What's the call signal? What's the airport code for Toronto?
YYZ.
It's YYZ. They call it Z in Canada. And I heard that when the song is being introduced by the artist. Second Rush reference. Where's your Grateful Dead references? I thought you were a fan.
I am a fan, but I don't throw it in everybody's face because Grateful Dead people are cool and relaxed.
also asleep by this time. Ooh, look at my candy's making things very murky.
It is.
I'm worried a piranha might bite my lip. Okay. One hit wonders. Oh, song of the week. My song of the week, since it's one hit wonder week, this is a song. I like every single one of my songs on the list, and there's some beauties, and it was a tough decision, but I went with one that I want people to see the video of, that they may have missed it or not seen it in so long. It's by a band called The Escape Club, and the song is called Wild Wild West. And it is one of the funnest videos of the time. It was the coolest video going. And it was just stupid little camera tricks, but man, what a fun song.
Wow.
I'll put it up there, even though it's not on my list. Groove is in the Heart.
Oh, I love that
Go
song.
listen to Groove is in the Heart and stay in a bad mood.
What's the bass player's name?
I do not know. Oh, is it Bootsy? I can't remember the fucking name of the band.
I can't either.
Oh, it's Delight. Bootsy Collins. He was all the rage. He had the star.
Could have been.
Bass. Yeah.
And he had the star glasses?
Yeah, that's Bootsy. Okay. Yeah. I think that was probably a studio band, and they had a hit, so they had to make a video to make it look like they probably did the old Densmore bass. I saw a picture of the members of Rush with Robbie Krieger in the video, because their last concert was in L.A., and it was Chad Smith, Robbie Krieger, and Taylor Hawkins, the dead guy, the Foo Fighter. He fought the drugs, and the drugs won.
So your song of the week was Wild Wild West.
By The Escape Club. Can't do this sound so good. How about you, Mark? Is it a one-hit wonder?
Steelers Wheel.
They had more than one hit.
They're one-hit wonder because Stuck in the Middle of You is pretty much...
Is that what you went with?
Yes.
Okay.
Because that was my wife's and my song.
It's so fitting, so romantic.
Well, it came about because we got married in April, and then Iraq invaded Kuwait August 2nd, and I was on an airplane going to the desert 2 weeks later, and I was in the desert for 8 months. I would write letters, and that song always worked its way into the letters that I was writing.
All I can think of is Clowns to the left of me, Jokers to the right. Here I am stuck in the middle with you, and then some guy getting his ear chopped off in Reservoir Dogs.
That ruined it for us.
So it didn't enhance it? Didn't spice it up at all?
No, we had to
I don't know what I'm doing tonight. I got the feeling something ain't right. I get so scared. I guess I'm lost. How does it go? You know? You're not a lyrics guy.
I am not.
I'm so scared. I feel like I'll fall off this chair or something. And I don't know what I'm doing down there. Clowns for the rest of me, Jokers. That's got to be 80% right.
I'll give it to you.
I liked when I was researching this. So, by the way, both of these songs will be in the show notes, along with any other cool songs that we think. I had a close runner-up. Do you want to do two? So I'll just start my list with, first of all, as I was like, you go to Google because, I'm very busy. You wouldn't know this. Let me try to give you an example. Anyway, like when you were a pilot, you would, nope, that doesn't check out there either. When you were sitting on a plane doing nothing for like hours at a time, could you use your phone? Could you like play
no,
Candy Crush or nothing?
No.
So you'd putty it? Look at the sky?
Well, you have stuff to do. It's very complicated.
Go to the bathroom?
It's very, very
check
complicated.
For celebrities? You make it sound easy, Mark, but man, I bet that was tough. Anyhow, where was I going again? I feel like this is all on me too. I think you're just gonna let me wallow in my I think it's see how the candy corn is reacting to the bourbon.
Can you taste the candy corn in the bourbon?
It sort of. It's not. There's the burn left. Hang on, let me try it a little more. No, not at all. It just made it murky. I thought of my thing because I know you have fewer than I had. I went to the Google and it was like one hit wonders, and I looked at different categories, and I did a lot of work, Mark. I put the work in.
Good.
But I like how when the list of one hit wonders would contain multiple songs by the same band. I'm like, I don't think this list is as credible as I want it to be. So
well, what is your second song on the list?
It is by a band. This is also a good bar bet band. So Ascertainers listeners, you're welcome. Pat, soon to be a Floridian Pat, and we'll miss you. He challenged me on this one, and I thank him for all of his musical challenges. I really will miss Pat. Pat was a genuine article. You'll never meet a guy who is more unaffected by how anybody else thinks. He is just his own dog. So Pat, put that in your pipe and smoke it.
And you can still email us all the way from Florida. I think
the podcast does reach Florida. I don't know if you have internet there, but anyway, when you do, look us up. So the artist is King Harvest, and the song is Dancin' in the Moonlight. And if you I don't care what kind of mood you're in. If you just say, you know what, I'm going to give myself 3 minutes. I'm going to listen to this song and not think about anything else. It will transform you. It will put you in a different place, which is ironic because the origin of the song has another long story, which you can look it up. But the origin of the song is about the opposite of what you hear in the song. It was about a guy who got the shit beat out of him by some people that then later murdered like 3 people in the Caribbean somewhere. From the opening little electric piano intro, it's just a chill vibe. And I have listened to a couple other King Harvest songs, and they're kind of good, but they don't move you like Dancin' in the Moonlight. So Dancin' in the Moonlight is my 1.5 song. First is Wild. I should have done the other way around, but anyway.
The song is actually considered a yacht rock song.
It can satisfy any genre. It crosses genres, but it's fantastic.
Next on my list is Starlight Vocal Band, Afternoon Delight. What comes to mind whenever you...
I think of the movie Anchorman.
Exactly.
And Arrested Development had a little thing on that too, because Michael and Mabe staged singing it, and he realized, I can't sing this with my niece, or whatever she was.
It was a wife and husband team, and they actually wrote Take Me Home Country Roads with John Denver.
Really? Do you think it? No, I have a whole different connotation to that now.
Why?
Take Me Home. Was that song about fucking too? Are all their songs about fucking or not?
Be. I never even thought of that.
I like Jim Gaffin. He goes, I've never been to West Virginia, but he goes, I'm not sure what I think about heaven, but according to John Denver, it's almost like West Virginia, country roads. It goes almost heaven, West Virginia. So he did not like that as a ploy. But I've never been to West Virginia.
I have.
I know that it's very mountainous, and I know it's very mostly poor, like dirt poor, the kind that people don't can imagine would take place in America. But it's there. Although now during the coal, when the coal was big or bigger, wasn't West Virginia had to be at some point, it had to be a good place to live. Otherwise, nobody would live there. It's a free country. You can migrate.
Unless you don't have the money to move.
I thought that the candy would dull down. I swallowed funny. It was like a wasabi hit, when
you took a bigger hit.
Yeah, I took a hit. I inhaled it. That was my problem. But yes, okay. So Starland Vocal Band, Afternoon Delight. And they they wrote another song, but there was no other. I wonder what the B-side was of that 45. Future episode, we'll do B-sides. Because I can't wait to do Terry Jack's Put the Bone In. And that came up on a lot of lists, which is not on mine, but I'll throw it in as a bonus. Seasons in the Sun, one of the saddest, most heart-wrenching songs you'll ever hear. So, hey, everybody. I'm going to go with Mungo Jerry. Is that his name? Okay, I'll let you do it.
No, go ahead. In the summertime.
Only because he looks just like a young Andre the Giant.
He does. I never thought of that.
He also looks like the singer of that band. You can't see Pierre is written on that Buzz Lightyear poster with the eyeballs intentionally, completely bloodshot. Yeah, he looks. I kind of want to send a picture of Mungo Jerry to Lucas. I don't think Lucas listens, but Big Al, Paul. Everybody knows who Lucas is in that little circle. Look up Mungo Jerry and tell me that doesn't look like Lucas with just bigger mutton chops.
He did have the mutton chops.
That was a thing, man. I'm doing, as you can tell, I'm trying to go Colonel Sanders. I mean, this is getting pretty lengthy.
It is.
All of November with my little chin thing going here. And it's devastatingly awful.
It looks like you trimmed the mustache, though.
I had to. Bugging me. Yeah, I look like a walrus. I didn't like that. But I like shaving even less, so got that. So, Mungo Jerry in the summertime. Should we count that as yours?
No.
We go next, or am I going to go?
I'll go next. I got Norman Greenbaum,
who's also on my list. This is great.
Spirit in the Sky. But I'll also go with doctors and the medics who redid Spirit in the Sky, and that was their one-hit wonder also. So the song was used twice for a
So
one-hit
what would
wonder.
that be called? If it's
I
a
don't know.
recycled one-hit wonder, it's a two-hit wonder or a one-hit. What's the next word up from wonder? One-hit amazing? That's pretty wild. I've never seen a video. I never knew what Norman Greenbaum looked like, but in my head, it didn't look like what I saw the video this week as I was researching this, as I was putting in the time.
You were.
You wouldn't understand, Mark. Anyway,
I wouldn't.
And he looks just like a chill dude, just like a regular guy. I thought he would look like Donald Sutherland in MASH, like a hairy kind of big old mustache going. What a ballsy move. It's like, let's see, I'm going up against Deep Purple and Free and Black Oak, Arkansas, and Nat. What are you going to go with? Well, I'm Norman Greenbaum. That sounds like a comedian's name. I bet he's funny as shit, too. I mean, just statistically.
Isn't Greenbaum?
I bet he was a good saver, too.
Isn't Greenbaum a Jewish name?
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
And he's singing about Jesus.
I got a friend in Jesus. Well, they believe in his existence.
They believe he was.
They don't believe that he was a savior. But if you're in Vietnam, all bets are off, man. I bet, right? I mean, I can't even imagine. And again, I think I mentioned this on the last episode. We recently had Veterans Day here in the States for our Singapore listener and German and all that.
If you're going to listen again, I hope. We might have lost them over time.
Well, we'll find out. We'll have to earn you back, but hopefully you're listening. And our friend Mark here is a veteran. He was a member of the Air Force, and he did time in theater.
I did.
Is that what they call that?
Yeah.
Mark could have got shot and killed on my behalf. And I think that is something I can't claim. I wouldn't have qualified because of my little eyesight situation. But I can tell you right now, you know what else? My coward bone wouldn't have let me enlist either. So I appreciate all veterans who put their ass on the line. My boss, who I can't get too far into where I work or anything like that, is a West Point graduate. And he's a bit younger than us, and he spent some time in the shit and in Afghanistan and shit. So very thankful for all the people. America wouldn't be America without the people that sacrificed everything. What does it say? Land of the free because of the brave, because without the brave, we wouldn't be free. So anyway, Spirit in the Sky, Norman Greenbaum. I'm going to throw another one in there. I'm going to lighten it up a little bit. I had one kind of guilty pleasure one. And the reason is because every time I would listen to this, I've only heard this song a few times since it came out, the years it came out. But every time, it's one of those transported songs. You know what that is? Where it's like, you get to, like Cashmere for you. But this is even the more formative year. This is me in junior high. The song is by Debby Boone, and it's called You Light Up My Life. And it is a great song. I wound up, because I listened to Debby Boone, getting kicked off a lot of other websites. No, kidding. I wound up getting a lot of Carpenters after that, but the Carpenters are far from a one-hit wonder. But we could do a Carpenters episode, I think, because Karen Carpenter, holy shit. Wow. Oh, who was more useless? We could do an episode on this, too.
Tennille, Captain? Or
three. We got a three-way now.
Or the Carpenter brother.
Oates, Richard Carpenter, or the Captain. I think the Captain wins as the most... He played. Did he? Well, he wore the hat. Okay, he was trying way harder than the ruffled cuffs of Richard Carpenter, or the coattails that he had under his toes. And then Oates, come on, Oates, come on. How did he challenge that? He should have got more than Daryl Hall or whatever happened there.
I don't know.
Oates.
I don't even know if that lawsuit is settled or.
I'm just gonna start referring to every time I see someone who just is being a wannabe. Oates. Hey, Oates, let it go, pal. Why don't you, if you would have tried harder, maybe if you shaved the mustache, just change it up a little bit. Daryl Hall, he had varying lengths of sideburn. He tried, and he also sang real good.
Art Garfunkel, they harmonized well.
I would have a hard time. Although Paul Simon did just fine by himself, and
Right.
Garfunkel not so much. I just heard a live. Apparently, it must have been around the Joe DiMaggio, something to do with Joe DiMaggio, but Paul Simon in Yankee Stadium, standing there in the middle of it with an acoustic guitar singing Mrs. Robinson, and he quit after the Where Have You Gone, Joe DiMaggio. He didn't finish the song after that, but we could do a Paul Simon episode too.
Oh,
Paul
definitely.
Simon is simplicity at its best. He's like a bare knuckle boxer with gloves. Sorry, man. I think with that. Well, no, I remember he was on.
Oh, I thought you were referencing the song.
I was just being a dick. What I'm saying is that he was on Dick Cavett one time, and I think it was the boxer that he goes, I'm halfway done with the song. You want to help me write? You want to help me finish it? And he talked about chord progression and I think I need to go hear from you. I mean, he literally didn't know what he was going to do with this song. Was it the boxer?
Can't remember what song it was.
It was I mean, just good stuff. Well, we're talking one-hit wonders now.
And he was very funny on Saturday Night Live.
You know what? He was like a cute Woody Allen is what he was, right? He just had that real deadpan, but he was adorable, right? And guy's got a legendary career. Is he still doing it? Or
I don't think so. He's married to
Edie Brickell.
Yeah.
Or he was.
I think they still are, but I don't know.
I don't know. I'm going to New York in 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Oh, you're going to dinner with him.
I will ask him then.
Okay.
Yes, I will. Who's the hoe? Oh, Edie Brickell. I was forced to buy your record by my music company.
What was that song?
I'm not afraid of too many things.
It was always off key a little bit to me.
It's it's something about a dog on a cereal box or something. It was very clever lyrics. I don't know the name of the song though, but it was good. Yeah, it had some really cool kind of. It was kind of had its own little lane musically. That could be a one-hit wonder.
It could be.
Didn't make my list though. You know what's next on my list?
What is?
Redbone. Come and get your love. What a song. And I feel bad that I haven't really researched the rest of their catalog, but I think that song is probably most known for people that saw them play it live, where the first time I saw the live version of it, I did not know that they were full-on Native Americans and that a couple of the members were in full-on headdress and moccasin and everything else. And it was just like, you know what? That is cool, but boy, is this song good. And I think that maybe has kind of helped shape my, like if I like someone who is gay, I like them because of what they are, not because of who they are, not what they are.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I like Redbone because that is a jamming song. And by the way, you're also Native American. Well, that's true, but that's not why I like your song. Right. I like your song because your song kicks ass. So is that on your list or no?
No.
What did you think of Red? When the first time did you know that they were Native American?
I did not.
You have Native American roots.
Heritage, yeah.
Heritage. Did that change your opinion in any way or?
No. Like you, I don't put them in a category. If I like a song, I like a song.
I could have put Link Ray, the Rumble, in there as well. And I think he had some Native American blood. You know that song, The Rumble? It's a guitar song.
Yes.
Think of the entire Pulp Fiction soundtrack. I think it's actually in the Pulp Fiction
It's
soundtrack.
in the Desperado movie soundtrack.
Yeah, it's just
during the fight scene.
It's just banging. It's the ultimate fight riff if you think about it, or prelude to a fight. But so anyway, what you got?
Brewer and Shipley.
Oh,
One Toke Over the Line.
Yes, that is a bar-bet song.
Because you think it's the Dead.
Everybody thinks it's the Dead.
If
Just
you're
like King Harvest, everyone thinks it's Van Morrison.
If you're a Dead fan, you know that it has nothing to do with the Grateful
Did the Dead not cover it at any point, or is that?
I've never heard the Dead.
Who are Brewer and Shipley? Oh, I guess they're a one-hit wonder.
They started an ice cream shop after that. Brewer and Shipley ice cream. They didn't do any more music.
Are you fucking serious?
No.
Fucking Ben and Jerry's. It's gotta be Ben and Jerry. That, you know what? That might be the ultimate one-hit wonder. And like the confluence of Stumper, one-hit wonder, all that. I don't have one that good in those ways. I have two. I'll combine two that once I saw it's a race thing. I was like, are you fucking shitting me? These guys are white. First one is actually Wild Cherry, Play That Funky Music, White Boy. And as the story goes, they had like they hadn't really found themselves as a band, but they would play clubs and they would play like either rock songs or like funk songs. And a guy walked up to the stage, a black guy walks up to the stage. He goes, "Hey, you can play that funky music, white boy." And they wrote the song like that week. That it just it didn't write it like that, like on the spot. But it was like, but if you listen to the lyrics of that song, that guy does not sound like a cracker. And the other one is, think of heavy metal Chicago. It's the Ides of March with a song called Vehicle. And I thought that was a black guy singing, and it's a bunch of white guys. But that is a muscular song. I will say that.
Oh, I like that description.
Yeah, it is a it's got beef, and it's great. So check those out. I mean, hell, we'll list them all, but I don't think I can put links to all of them. I mean, that would be maybe I can.
Be a lot of work for you, but
maybe
you can put the time in.
Maybe if I knew a guy. Oh no, you don't have 10 minutes before we go live. I always do it anyway.
My last one is Harvey Danger.
Oh,
Flagpole Sitta.
Situation. That's a 90s song. I'm very surprised that you would put that.
Thought I'd throw one in there.
I considered it. Yes.
That song also broke the band up because
they weren't in agreement.
That's all people wanted to hear, and they couldn't get away from it. But you got a one-hit wonder. You should just run with it.
I can see that side of it, but they weren't making that much money on that song. I'm sure they're cashing checks still, though, you know?
I'm sure.
Soundtracks, and there'll be some fucking boner pill, that'll put that on there. Anyway, I'm going to go through the rest of my list. I know we don't like to list things, but do you have any more?
That's it for me.
All right. So we had Mungo Jerry, covered that. Redbone covered that. Dancin. Looking Glass.
Brandy.
It's a good song. Who knew? Spirit in the Sky, we both had. You Light Up My Life by Debbie Boone, Escape Club. Oh, and then it had one kind of rocker, which was an Australian band called Autograph, Turn Up the Radio. I thought that was a good song. So this worked out pretty well. We both kind of got equal time. But I think, you know what? I think the winner, if we have to pick a winner, I think it's got to be the one took over the line. Brewer and Shipley. So who's the guys that did the band that had all the song that had all the different changing faces? That was two guys' names.
Not David and David. It's
oh, by the way, another great one-hit wonder.
Yes.
Oh, Welcome to the Boomtown.
Great tune.
That's a solid song.
Yeah.
It wasn't Brewer and Shipley, but it was Somebody and Somebody. But you just shot it out like it was your old neighbor.
Yeah,
we'll get back to you on that one. Another. Did we ever talk about how on the Piano Man? We'll tease you on that one a little bit. There's a theory on the Piano Man that, let's just say that there weren't a lot of chicks in the bar as he's describing all the patrons in the bar. Mark, I'm glad you're back, man. I missed hanging out with you on Friday nights. Once we start getting sick of each other, I'll try to get my liver an abscess, and then I'll be in the hospital for 2 weeks, and then we'll appreciate each other again. But thanks for living.
Thank you.
Thanks for being alive.
Always have fun doing it.
All right. Well, let's do it again.
Go to Newts. Get a hold of us at the ascertainers@gmail.com and like us on Facebook. We'll post some photos of our return.
Yeah.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye. Bye. See ya.